Hi Year 3, I'm just going to do a quick video on how we can divide a number by a smaller number, and I picked 4s because that was what we were learning in our times tables last time. So another word for divide is to share or groups of. So they're probably the things that you did in Year 2, and now we're going on to the divide word in Year 3. So I need to find out how I'm going to divide 48 by 4. And to do this, I'm going to use the bus stop method. So I'm going to draw my bus stop, and in my bus stop, I'm going to put my big number, which is 48. And on the outside, I'm going to put the number I'm going to divide it by. So what I need to do now is to look at my first number and say how many 4s go into 4. Well, the answer to that is 1. 1 4 makes 4. So I'll put a 1 above it, and then I go on to my next number. How many 4s go into 8? Well, if you're not sure about that, a good way to do it is to do 8 little sticks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then group them into lots of 4. So I've got one lot of 4 there, and another lot of 4 there. So I know now that there are 2 lots of 4 in 8. So at the top, I would write 2. So the answer to my question, 48 divided by 4 equals 12. That was quite an easy one. I'm going to show you a different one now. So this time, I want to know how many 4s go into 56. So I'm going to do exactly the same, draw my bus stop, put my big number in the bus stop, and the number I'm dividing it by on the outside. So this time I'm looking at how many 4s go into 5. So to show you how I would do that, there's my 5, and I'm going to put it into groups of 4. So there's one group of 4, but I've got one little stick that won't go into that group. I can't just forget about him. So what I'm going to do is 4 into 5 is 1. I've got one group of 4. And this little one here, I'm going to put in front of my 6. And now I've made that number 16. So now 4 into 16. So 16 little sticks. And how many groups of 4? So I've got one group there, got another group there, I've got another group there, and another group there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 4. So my answer there is going to be 4. So 4 into 56 goes 14 times. So 56 divided by 4 is 14. This time we're looking at a slightly bigger number. We've got 92 divided by 4. So I put my big number in the bus stop and the number that I'm going to divide it by on the outside of the bus stop, and I've already done my 9 little sticks. So 4s into 9. Let's work that out. You might already know this, and if you do, that's great. But if you can't remember, this is a good way to actually see. So I know that there are 2 lots of 4 in 9, and I've got a remainder of 1 which I need to do something with. I just can't leave him there, so I'm going to put in front of the 2 to make 12, and 4s into 12, 4, 8, 12. I know that 3 times 4 makes 12, so 12 divided by 4 is 3. So my answer is 23. So if you'd like to have a practice of some of those, or maybe ask one of your grown-ups if they could write you some, and what I'd also like you to do as well, because if we were in school, we would be learning our 8 times tables now. So if you know your 4 times table, that's brilliant, and your 8 times table, the easy way to learn them is it's just double your 4 times table. So hopefully we'll look at some divisions with the number 8 later on. I hope you've understood this. Take care all of you. Bye.